And here we are. All right. We made it. Because Tom hadn't passed away yet. It's lonely after he passed away after he put on something recognized by the state. Well, so there must have been a little negotiating going on back then, because back in the 70s it was Tom's thumb. It's Tom's thumb today. Tom, he's 80 years old right now. Alive and kicking it. Tom is not going anywhere anytime soon that I know of. So you're only going to find Tom's name on our local maps. In 1964. He was the first one ever to climb that rock. He was 19. What we're looking at and what we're standing on here. There one time was a giant granite magma bubble that was deep under the surface of the earth. What happened? It closed up on the bottom side of the bubble, and the bubble hardened. When the Rocky Mountains raised up approximately 1.3 or 1.7 million years ago, the McDowell Range raised at the same time. Well, over eons of time, we've had two oceans that have come and gone here. They are approximately 65 to 75 million years ago. Well, if you take the sediment from the oceans and the aggregates washed down off of these mountains and all the other mountains you see around us, if you look out there on either side, you'll see it's quite flat. There are no low spots out there to be found. Today, we can see the city of Phoenix. The city of Phoenix was built on something they call a basin. To find bedrock at the bottom of that basin, you'd have to go down 10,000 feet to do it. That's how deep these valleys were at one time. And class that is your history lesson without a test. I'll have everybody's undivided. A couple things now I need to go over with it. Number one, no one has a bad day on my shift. Right, guys?
Right.
License footing on the way down. We had a rescue up here yesterday, and we've had one now in a week for the last 8 weeks, all because of the down. So please be cautious of the down, okay? All right, number two, rattlesnakes are still out. The lower area down there is called Rattlesnake Alley. That's about 3/4 of a mile. A 3-footer, if it was to come to attention and to start to rattle at you, he can only come out about this far. He has to leave 1/3 to 2/3 of his body on the ground at all times. He cannot spring off the ground to bite someone. That is a myth. Common sense in 6 feet will get you around anything in a preserve. It's nice to see one. Once he comes to attention, he's telling you, I am afraid of you, back up or I will bite you. He wants to get out of your way as much as you want to get out of him. If he comes to attention, back off, give him plenty of space, let him go. So he can go on his way. So you guys can't do. Go around him, tell him what's out there, so you gotta wait him out. Alright, the very last one, if you're gonna take a picture, other than the one that I am about to take for you now, I want to tell you about one on the other side of the valley. I'm not sure if it's one you may have gotten. On the other side of the valley, when you walk down the hill, when you get back up to the top of that hill, there's going to be a sign on the right side that will say Prairie Falcon Overlook. When you see the sign on the right, I want you to walk up to the top of the hill to the left. At the very end of the hill, you're going to find two pinnable rocks that almost touch at the very top. We call those Kissing Rock. And in the oval of Kissing Rock, you get a great picture. Tom's from. Anybody walks up by this picture, it's 100 feet off the trail. Who's ready for a photo now? Anybody? Ready? Let me show you what I want.